Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. It's the end of April now and a lot has been going on this month since the beginning of the month, which was my 27th birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much for your feedback, your comments, everything on my channel. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe below. Check me out on social media as well. I'm there all the time, probably more active on social media than here. I try to be as active as I can on YouTube, trust me. It's a lot happening all at the same time, so I try to get something out there for you guys to check out, something to help you guys and just help for you guys to learn about my journey and my story. I want to do a video about a question that a lot of people ask me, which is, what do you call your birth parents? Do you call them mum and dad, or do you call them biological parents, or why do you call them your birth parents? Now, I get a lot of people leaving feedback about my birth parents saying, oh, look at your dad, he looks just like you, or look at your mum, she looks just like you. Now, completely fine, everyone has different ways of viewing of how they say things, which is perfectly fine, but of course they are my birth parents. They are people that brought me into this world, they are my biological parents, and that is really how it stops there. It's not like my mum and dad and my mum and dad that raised me, they're the people that looked after me, they're the people that looked after me since I came to New Zealand, and I love them very much. They are my family, they are the people that looked after me, and my birth parents are my family that brought me into this world. So that's how I look at it, and I get questioned that all the time, just about, do you call them birth parents or do you call them mum and dad? Now, of course I can say a few times, I always say my father in Russia or my mother in Russia. I do sometimes say that, but I don't exactly mean that's my mum in Russia or my dad in Russia, because my mum and dad are here. So I get that often questioned a lot, and it's okay, perfectly fine. I don't have to correct everybody all the time. I don't always have to bring it up, but it's just me as an adopted person. That's how I say it. That's what I say when it comes to talking about my family, my Russian family, and my New Zealand family. So I have, for example, I call my mum and dad, and I call them and say, hi dad, hi mum. And then in Russia, I'll call my birth father by his first name, or sometimes I would say my father in Russia, you know, sort of thing like that. So that's how I try and answer that for people as many times as normal as I can, and try not to offend anybody, but that's how I explain it. Because the fact is, they brought me into this world. My birth parents, I only found out who they were 6 years ago, and yet again, it's no way supposed to be any way disrespectful to them, and I never want to offend them, but that's how I refer them to, and they completely understand that. In fact, they call my mum and dad here my parents, and my mum and dad as well, and that's how they look at it as well. They're the ones that raised me until I left home when I was 18 years old. So I respect my mum and dad completely, and I respect my birth parents as well. So that's how I look at it. And I just think that it's a common question. This is kind of like a question sort of video, just kind of explaining that. I just want to say that out there and quickly let you guys know, because as an adopted person, you may question to yourself, I don't want to offend my mum and dad, I don't want to offend my birth family, what should I say? So that's how I say it. I say, you know, call them your birth parents. You can call them your mother or father, but it's completely up to you. Talk to your mum and dad as well. Talk to your own family about how you should refer to your birth parents as what you should call them, because trying to sort that out, I guess, anytime as well is very important, and it's respectable on both sides. So that's how I try to explain. That's how I try to make it all make sense. So I hope that helped. I really do, because I never want to offend anybody. I never want to get anybody offended. I just want to try and help as many of you as possible, as you know. And I think, to me, that's important. So thank you very much. And please subscribe if you haven't yet below on my channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I say thank you too much, I think. I've actually realized if I had $1 for every time I say thanks, it'd be a nice amount by now. But seriously, spasibo большое, thank you very much, and check me out on social media, follow me on Instagram, check me out, follow me on Facebook, thank you so much, and until next time, до свидания, пока-пока, спасибо большое, thank you.